Hi, Misha here, and as promised, we are taking the Swiss SIG SG550-1 Sniper Route. This is the standard 25-inch medium heavy, really, barrel version. And we've already done kind of a preview video. I'm going to run the first mag through it just to ensure function, which I have very little doubt on, and then hand it over to Jay actually for accuracy testing, at least at reasonable ranges, because these were designed to work anywhere from 100 meters out to maybe 600 meters maximum. So while they are a sniper rifle, it's more of an urban sniper rifle. And because of that, we have some ammo here. We have Swiss FMJ 63 grain, and we have Swiss Hollow Point 69 grain we'll be using, and these were provided on offer from JDI Sand Imports. We didn't ask, he just said he was sending us a couple of boxes. When considering the price of this, we're greatly appreciated, and that should let this rifle stretch its legs. And to complete it, threw on an ACOG TA31 with, of course, 4-power magnification. So should give this rifle every chance to show us what it could do. That is, of course, if we can, or Jay can see through the brush. It's kind of grown up out here if you want to show them, but we'll do our best. Well, with that, we'll get on with the review. Sniper, first shots just to test it with the Gila. The good news is there's basically no recoil. And she held open. Alright, Jay's gonna get the scope sighted in with some cheaper ammo before we go to the Swiss.
I've got Mishaco on because I got the sun on the back of my neck now, so if I look like an old granny, apparently had one in the chamber too, that's why. Okay, check the zero there.
Okay. Alright, Jay thought he would try it offhand.
Oh, shot my damn steel down.
Well, that's with Wolf, not...
Rubber dummy down too. Very smooth shooting. Extremely heavy to hold. Standing offhand is a lot more difficult than shooting off a rest or off the bipod, but
yeah, it's about 13 some odd pounds, so
yeah, but it's smooth.
Alright, we've got it somewhat sighted in with cheaper ammo, so it's time to go to this stuff. And hey, look, it comes on stripper clips. I don't know why, but I found that really neat. I should have brought my stripper clip guide. Also, sorry, there was a big bug crawling on my face.
Yeah, we're nothing if not professional around here.
And so are the grasshoppers. I'm hoping that's a grasshopper. Otherwise, that is one big wasp.
All right.
Alrighty.
Move just a little bit to your right. There you go.
It's the grasshopper's fault.
clear.
Alrighty. I thought I would try the sniper with the 63 grain, even though I really can't get much out of it. I can say that it's very stable on the bipod, even though it's lightweight, and very smooth shooting.
Hey, it's Auntie J. Misha wanted me to let you know that we're getting walked in on target now using the, I think this was the 63 grain sniper ammo. And it looks like I had a nice, smaller than a fist size group at 100 yards, and I'm still making some adjustments here and there. But I did have one hit that was less than a quarter inch away from the bullseye, so we're going to switch over to some heavier grain ammunition here and see if we can get those groups to tighten up a little bit. I'm also going to make a few more side adjustments, like I said, and see if basically what we can do out of this. So
yeah, and the real problem is just how overgrown the field is.
Yeah,
grass blades are blending in with holes, and
I'm sure we got some deflection on the bullets because of that as well.
That too, yeah.
So.
But anywho, this is a real field test, not a clinical thing.
Exactly.
So we're keeping on. I love how Swiss boxes open up. They've been doing this since the old GP 11. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the 69 grain hollow point. See how that does. Back here at the table, that I had to show you the clip guide. It's on the back of the mag. Notice this one is kind of color coded, the same material as this 20 round mag. I also have this one here that's more of the color and texture of the 30 round mag. And they make two different patterns, one for Swiss clips and one for Stanag, I guess, or NATO, however you'd like to call it, compatible clips, because of course they do. Switzerland. Alright, let's get back to the range. I just wanted to show you that real quick.
So we're switching over to the 69 grain hollow point match ammo at 100 yards. Have it pretty much zeroed with the 63 grain, and we'll see if we can get the groups tightened up a bit. And that's it. That's all I have to say. Do you have anything to say, Misha?
Nope. You ready to shoot? Or?
I'm going to shoot.
Let's shoot.
Okay. I just want to make sure everybody anyway.
You're doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah.
Thank you.
We got to rescue that cow that's being held hostage.
Right.
Alrighty, let's see how it did.
Alright, so I'm shooting at a 1-inch diamond at 100 yards, and what I'm seeing is I have 3 hits in the diamond, so within 1 inch. I have 2 hits just on the outer edge of the diamond. I have 1 hit slightly to the left, and then I have 1 hit less than 1 inch from the edge of the diamond, and I have 1 flyer at about 2 inches high and left. That flyer was a called flyer. I could tell I flinched whenever I pulled the trigger on that one. But I'm looking like, I mean, we're under 2 inches Most of my hits are within an inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are within an inch. And then we've got 2 spreading out to probably about 3 inches. And then that flyer is probably, I'm going to guess, about 4 inches total. So, other than me not doing my part, I would say that this gun and ammo combination is quite accurate. Being able to shoot within a 1-inch diamond mostly, with me not even being a very good shot with a 4X optic at 100 yards, is not too shabby, I think.
Not to mention environmental conditions and it being a new rifle
Yeah,
and
I am
new
shooting
to you.
through a lot of grass at my target, so, but yeah, not bad.
Well, we'll keep on, see what else we can do.
So here's the last group that I shot. See, this diamond here is, like I said, about an inch from point to point. I had one flyer that was just off the edge up here. You can see that that's realistically about 2 inches, maybe just under 2 inches from there to there. I say with the flyer that was off, I think I was a little bit overestimated looking through my viewfinder. I actually thought the diamond was bigger than what it was, because I think that was more of a absolute max from point to point of maybe 3 inches, probably just under 3 inches. So with a better shooter on the trigger, I bet those groups will tighten up quite a bit, because again, that was a called flyer, and someone who's a little bit better at shooting than me, especially with Swiss guns, could probably improve that a bit. But I'm very pleased with that personally, because I'm not a great shot, especially with a 4-power optic, and especially, like I said, with the challenge we have with the landscape out here today. Can I give you perspective on that? It's not too shabby.
The X95 destroyed the rest, so let's try it from the bipod.
Definitely a little lighter on the bipod. Weird safety. The recoil is already so minimal that it just goes right back to 0 whenever you pull the trigger. Very, very clean. Pretty cool.
And here I am after the trip, back at home, with the gun on the table for a few final thoughts. So, we absolutely had no failures at all of any kind with any type of ammo, and actually I just brought out this one mag. Typically, I will bring a mag pouch with at least 3 mags in case an extra one is needed, but to be honest, the quality of Swiss mags, I'm sure there are bad ones out there, I've just never had one. It was probably short-sighted. I should have brought an extra mag at least on the off chance, but anyway, the gamble paid off. The mag was fine. And it adjusted all ammo types fine. Even though this is a 1 in 10 twist, it really liked the 63 grain stuff, which is of course what these were originally made for. And it really did well with the 69 grain hollow point stuff. And it even was respectable with cheap stuff like 55 grain Wolf. And it did fine with the Aguila. Obviously, I can't really testify much to accuracy. Can't imagine why. And it's not, strictly speaking, Jay's forte either. But it definitely seemed to group quite well for him, all things considered. It's unfortunate how grown up it was at the rifle range, but that's what happens when you're not able to make it out for weeks, months at a time, and you have lots of rain. It is what it is. But accuracy seemed to be quite good, and as I said in the preview video, these are expected to be sub-MOA guns, and honestly, if you continue to use good ammo, get us an optic that's dialed into this gun, and are at a nice controlled setting to really take advantage of it, that seems perfectly plausible. Now, of course, these don't have the special sniper stocking grip, but those are available still over from Switzerland, and they do cost about $1,000 for the set. So you can put things to right if you want. And being fair, that's also why JDI discounted the ones that did not come with the stock $1,000. So you can put them on if you so choose. What else to say? Yeah, it is heavy, but it's meant to be shot from a rest or a bipod. Offhand, the weight is a thing, but because of it, you don't feel the recoil. That's nice. Muzzle flip is very minor. What really impressed me was how well it shot from this light STGW 90 PE90 type bipod. These are not the best bipods in the world. They're pretty lightweight, and they're hinged front and back, so they can do it. But it just had the smallest amount of spring to it when it would fire, and it would just return right back to zero or kind of point of impact with very little fuss. So it handled very well from the bipod. Obviously, a 25 plus inch barrel isn't really going to add any more to 223 or 5.6 than, say, a 20 bench or even an 18. But what it does give you is stability out front, more muzzle weight, therefore less rise. The same reason a lot of competition 22s have heavy bull barrels and even weights hanging off the barrel. And that's really about it. It did very well. Jay was extremely happy with it. He probably shot this gun more than any other single gun we brought out today. And it was just, it was a pleasure. And for what these are, it should be, frankly. And next for this rifle, since we're not accuracy people, it's going to be sent down to Chris Bartacci, Small Arms Solutions, so he can finally get a gander at a Swiss-made SG550X, which he hasn't had the chance to do yet. And Henry of 9-Hole Solutions, 9-Hole Reviews, because he's very much into accuracy and has the expertise and the area to really let a rifle like this stretch its legs. So they can really give you a better opinion. But yeah, it seems to be doing very well. And keeping in mind, this is not a, strictly speaking, competition target gun. This is a duty weapon. Yes, it was primarily designed for police rather than military. But while accuracy was very, very important to the Swiss, also durability, dependability, easy and low maintenance were all factors just as important. So with that in mind, cool gun. And if you haven't seen our little preview, you might want to check that out. Also in that one I show the rare 18.5-inch version. And if you like Swiss guns, we have a couple of videos on the channel regarding them here. If you have any questions or comments, or if you own one of these 550 snipers, we'd love to chat in the comments below. As always, if you could like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like help support channel, go ahead and click on the link to our Patreon, see the benefits and the tiers and what have you. If you can do that, that's great. But even just, like I said, liking and sharing and subscribing, if that's what you can do, that's great too. We're not picky around here. Well, guys, it has been a long day, so I'm going to grab a shower and call it a night. We sincerely hope you enjoyed the video, and Jay and I both will catch you very soon next time.